Okay, thank you. Just give me 1 minute. I'm just opening the project. Let me open again. So I'm just going back to the folder team. Yesterday already we had a discussion about some of the Excel operations. Today I'll explain few more things, and later I'll explain to you the PDF operations, how to work with the PDF files and all. If you expand this one, let me go to a standard module subset. This is the standard module subset, and here you can see Excel operations related standards modules. These all are the Excel modules. This is the Excel modules team. And we just understand the modules up to open and close, define Excel range, create X sheet, and here. So running of Excel macros. If you have any macro file within the Excel level, just try to run that particular file using this particular standard module. Deleting of Excel worksheet, update Excel worksheet, clear Excel range, and one-to-one comparison. Let me go with the delete, update, and clear. So this module is specifically related to or deleting of the Excel worksheet tip. So then manipulate Excel range is not required. We are just deleting the Excel worksheets here. Just delete this one and go back to the ecom project and drag and drop this delete Excel range to folder and keep this one to in between. Okay. And here the name of the worksheet must you have to define. This is your name of the worksheet. Just give the name of the workbook and the worksheet name. So if you click here, team, let me use data. I'm not sure, I just entered manually. Let me run this open file first. I'll open the Excel file. I'll check what are the other worksheets available in the Excel. I'll mention the names accurate. Yeah, data underscore one, sheet one is there. Okay. Let me remodify this one to data underscore one. Now delete the run this one. So here you can see this document is in a open mode. TOsca is closing the document. After closing the document, it delete the worksheet and again it open the same thing. So here data underscore I just asked TOsca to delete it. So obviously it deletes the TOsca underscore sheet here. If we see in Excel level, that sheet is not available. Okay. This is the updating of the Excel worksheet tip. And next one is update worksheet name. You have Excel worksheet name NOP eco. For example, if you want to update the Excel worksheet, the flow is same, but with the standard modules we are just changing based upon the requirement. Come here. Update Excel worksheet. Just enter the Excel workbook name team, Excel underscore info. This is the workbook name. If you want, you can cross check. Okay. The current worksheet name team, sheet 1. This is the current worksheet name. I just want to remodify this sheet 1 to Excel underscore yes underscore 1 2 3 4 something. I'm just giving some too lengthy name. Okay. I'm not specifying any order. It is not a mandatory, so you can keep it anything. Okay. I'm just keeping as it is. Now run this one. The Excel workbook, it is holding two sheets. One is NOP info, another one is the sheet 1. Right now, I'm updated sheet 1 worksheet name. Earlier, the name of this particular one is sheet 1, but right now it is updated with the sheet underscore. What are the new name I just assigned to the module level? These all are the some of the predefined standard module. Along with this team, one more module is there. This is a clear range. Clear range is nothing but we are just clearing the Excel range. What are the range it is set? Like clearing the content or formats or nodes, hyperlinks, outlets. If you see the default module, the standard module description, go to the column chooser, go to a description column here. Mm. In this description column, if you expand this one team, here you can see very clearly what exactly it means. Content. Specify whether you should clear the content or not. Okay. If you not mentioned any value in the contents level, it by default it takes the value as true. That means in your script, if you not mentioned any content, by default it consider as a true. Automatically it delete the entire content from the Excel sheet. Next, the formats tip. So if you see, if you read these kind of descriptions, so you are able to understand what exactly these are. But here it is completely belongs to Boolean values. So either you have to enter either true values or Boolean values. Let me modify this and update here. Okay, let's do a run now. Now, what is the content? It is there in the Excel file. It deleted the content. You can see nothing is there here. Why, Anusha, everything is deleted? Because in a clear Excel range level, you can see the contents by default, it is taking true. That means it clear the entire content. It'll keep the define Excel range as it is, but the content it should delete. That is the reason the entire content it is disappeared here. Okay. Now, so let me insert the random dynamic data here. Right click and run in Scratchbook. Same script I'm running because I just want some data here for comparison purpose. So see here, the data is entered here successfully. I just entered some random data up to 10 rows of the data. Now, coming back to here, in Excel level, one more module is there, that is a standard module, Excel one-to-one comparison. The main purpose of this one-to-one comparison, so we use this one-to-one comparison for the upgrade projects. So if you're upgrading your project to one staging to prod or prod to UIT, so something, that time we use this one-to-one comparison. So you can download your existing data and download your prod data, download your UIT data. So do compare both the values should be same or not. Okay. That time you have to download and what values you downloaded, just pass that file path here. Tim. I'm just taking Excel info. This is my target file. And another one is here target file. In the target file level team, I'm just taking the same file because see one more copy is added. Copy this one. Open. See here, the reference file or target file, both the files are just selected. Right now, team, same file, I just take the copy. Both the files are having the same data. So if the files are protected with any kind of passwords, make sure you have to enter those passwords also here. So in the comparison part, one-to-one comparison part, what things you are going to include, either cell data, formats, objects, sheets, path, what exactly it is. This output path is belonged to team. What are the output it is generated? You have to store that particular output into a Word document or Notepad document or Excel document. I'm just taking R1 TXT file. Okay. So while doing comparison, even the files are open backend, you don't need to worry. It do successfully the comparison. If comparison is success, directly it give a message like the comparison is successfully completed. If you see here, all the files are compared successfully. All compared Excel files are matched. Okay. When the both the files are having the same content, that time only you get that. Let me do one thing. I'm just taking here India. Let me enable this step. India. I'm just taking UK and Canada. Something. I just modified some locations over here. Okay. Once you modified, let's do modify. In case of not compared properly, then how the execution flow and the result. I just modified manually something. You can see it. So here, the process cannot be processed. Access the file because it is being used. 1 second. Let me close this file. Try to rerun again. The reference file Excel underscore info. One out of target file met the criteria. So see here, the status is equal to here the failure. See details column for the more detailed report. So if you see the detailed column, detailed report team, that report it is located in this particular directory. Just go to this directory directly. This is the Excel folder. Now see here the file is opened successfully and it is telling like the target file, what are the Excel file, this is your reference file and target file does not match. Why these two files are not matched? These cells are mismatched from the NOP card. One is India, another one is USA, UK, Canada. So your reference file is having India, but your target is having USA. And your reference is having UK, but US target is having UK. So these files are mismatched written. That is the reason these two files are not compared properly. This is a detailed information in Excel level. If anything is not matched, it throw this kind of result. Clear all of you? And one more thing is here, Tim, Excel scanning. Right now, I just explained all the combinations which is related to our standard modules only. Okay. But if you want to deal with the Excel files, let me open the Excel file initially. I'll just show you Excel scanning. So before doing Excel file scanning, Tim, try to open the Excel file in your system. So once you open this Excel file and you can scan this. So my requirement is here, Tim, I just want to get the count of total number of tabs opened in the Excel file. The number of tabs opened in an Excel file. And then click on this enable edit button. Enable edit button and capture the count of this one. If you want to do any other action like creating of the new Excel worksheet is also possible. Let me do
Anusha,
it. Yeah,
actually, your screen was blank some places. So could you please reshare it once again?
not sure why it is showing. Give me 1 minute. I'm just stopping the screen share. Now able to see?
Yeah.
I can able to see.
Okay. So see here, this is the Excel scanning window. So in this scanning window, you can see here. So before doing the scanning, I'm just telling what things I'm going to scan here. So one thing is in Excel level, protracted option is available. That is enable edit button. I'll scan this one. And later on, I'll just scan this kind of sheets. I just want to get the number of sheets count. And even I just use this plus icon to create the sheets. Okay. Mm. In TOsca, you don't need to worry. We have Excel UI engine, and whenever you are trying to scan the Excel engine, it automatically take that. I'll show you. Even for Excel, also, I'm just taking application only because this application option is belongs to web-based and desktop-based. Click on application. Now select this particular file. So see here, Tim, whenever you select Excel, if you do right click, here you can see it automatically choose the Excel UI part, okay, in the back end engine. Now select Excel and then do scan. So almost all the tabs are open. So what I'm doing now, I'm just using select on screen option. So just move your cursor here and this is the protractor view message, complete message. But I want here only the enabled button and select this one. Hide this filtered items to cross. This is the enable button. And this is the label view. So what are the message that is generated? That is the label view. In the last, you guys able to see some text message here like the close icon. This is the close button. Okay. Now, so if you scroll down, Since the protractor view is not a unique, just maximize this window, go to here. Select this particular one and here click on make unique. So it is tracking the caption of this particular icon to make unique. That is a view. Okay. Now I just want one more thing, Tim. The Excel sheet names. These all are the tables. These all are the tables, but I want the sheet names. If you expand this one here, my scanning window is still loading. Wait for a minute, okay? So see here, Tim, instead of selecting the table, here you can see the list icon is there, that NOP commerce list icon. Okay. Just scan one and make this one is visible or executable for rest of the things. Okay. If you see in the representational properties, only one property is selected to make this one as unique. That is sheet name. Okay, sheet name, it always vary based on this stuff. Just remove and keep a stick over here. Now it is not a unique, no worries, just keep it as it is and we can run this one using embedded control categories, okay? So far I just created only few modules. One is enable editing, click operation on enable edit button and then NOP list item. Just save this module, go back to the TOsca. So this is the module just now I created in the created module you are seeing here. This is the created module. And here you can see protracted view and enable editing. Choose this one and this one. What I'll do, I'll just create one scenario. I missed to add one more thing, add new Excel worksheet. No worries, I'll just use the standard module to that. Hmm. Get the count of Excel worksheets. Okay. So the similar way, what are the way you are getting a count? A similar way, Tim, you are also get the count here. Just drag and drop this one to your script. And I'm directly explaining the logic, but you guys can do in the sequence manner. Directly go to NOP here, just use here result state property, use here result count is equal to Excel sheet count. Action mode is equal to here buffer. Let me do a run now. So far our Excel file is holding only two Excel worksheets. It is captured successfully. If you see here, buffer with Excel worksheet is captured and the value should be 2 here. Okay. Now I'll just do one thing. But enable editing, it's not every time displayed pop-up warning. Sometimes it displays, sometimes it may not displays this one. So that time you have to ignore this one. If you want to ignore it, just add one if condition. If protracted is there, then do one activity, otherwise do another activity. I'm just adding a few more sheets here. I'm just adding few more sheets here manually. After adding all these sheets, just go back to the script, get the count of these all sheets. Just me disable this enable one. So capturing the sheets count, it is telling one of the error message. What is the error message? Could not find the Excel window protractor view Excel. So the basic here, Tim, the name it is stored here, the protractor view Excel in the module level. So here you have to modify this one because our Excel workbook only Excel info, not protractor. Whenever the protractor pop-up is appeared, that time this is visible. Just remove this one and keep up to here and use asterisk symbol over here. Then go back and try to run the script. So now execution is completed successfully. Total the number of sheets is equal to here at 11. If you want to perform a click operation on the particular sheet, observe here very carefully. So this is an auto unique control. Just add one explicit name config here. Jump to module attribute. And here, because I just mentioned sheet names as a star symbol, right? Add one config parameter. Explicit name is equal to here. Just go back and enter. I just want to perform a click operation on any one of these sheets. But let me bring the Excel workbook first. I want to perform a click operation on this particular sheet. And copy this one. Right now I'm in an NVP com card. I just want to perform a click operation on this one. So instead of taking the count, just use a click operation. But if you want to use a click operation, make sure this is a explicit, right? Just pass the name of the Excel worksheet. You can use indexing, but you can use the name of the sheet also. So click in Excel movement, it is going somewhere. So instead of click, let me use here X method. So this is the way we used to scan the Excel files. So whenever you are trying to do a scanning of the Excel files, it automatically show you Excel UIA engine. Excel UIA engine. Clear? This one is stuck. So team, up to here, clear everyone? Okay, just go with one round practice. And along with that, let us understand the PDF operations also. In TOsca, we have directly one of the feature like a PDF operation scanning team. So using what actions we can do in a PDF level? One thing, PDF one-to-one comparison. You can go with the PDF one-to-one comparison. And then you can validate PDF QR codes in your PDF level. If you have any QR codes, all those things we can use a validation for that. So some of the standard model it is added in the latest. If you want to see the official doc for the PDF and Excel documents, let me give and attach here. The last time I just posted only for the random values. I'm just giving for the tables and later I'll give the Excel. So this is a table operation related stuff. Only some things is available here. What is empty row, what is table, and how to work with this, how the area it looks like. Just refer this document one time. This is the table related stuff. Yeah. So the next one is here, team Excel operations. So here I'm just searching Excel standard modules. This is the standard module subset, Excel engines related one. So here, what thing you required right now? We just required Excel. Just to right click, open in new tab, and this is the PDF file. Right click and open in new tab. These all are the Excel modules right now. I just explained to you like some of the examples on the standard modules. Even you can also see this official doc also for reference. Just take a copy of this one. Now coming to our PDF operations, these all are the PDF modules team. So in the PDF modules, we have PDF one-to-one comparison. The similar way, what are the way we just compared for the Excel file one-to-one comparison? The similar way you can do comparison of PDF files. We have a standard module for that. If you go to the PDF engine in the left standard module subset, go to here the PDF engine. Here you can see PDF related thing. One is PDF one-to-one comparison. So these modules, it is added in the latest versions only, like check PDF, broken links, rate PDF QRs and barcodes. Within the PDF level, if you have any QR codes and barcodes, how to read that and how to ignore the links which is broken in the PDF level and extract the links. If you have any links within the PDF level, if you want to extract those links into one particular file, we can do that. So these three standard models, a detailed explanation is given here. This is one-to-one comparison. And here the accuracy must we have to give. So this is the comparison related module. But this seems it's an old one too, like old version related screen it is. So here check the PDF broken links. If you have any PDF broken links, just give the PDF level here and verify this is a broken links. For example, ignore all the links, forbidden response, API response codes, they just passed here team 403 like this. So PDF broken links, barcodes. If you have any kind of barcodes within the PDF level, either barcode or QR code, any of these, just how to read that and what is the value for that, you can extract these things. Just refer this document as a prerequisite to understand the PDF for standard models. So if you go back to the here, the standard models, let me explain all these things one by one. I'm just creating one module, one folder with the name as PDF operations. So in this PDF operations team, you can take PDF one-to-one comparison. This is one of the interview question team, how to do the comparison of the PDF files. So we have inbuilt and predefined standard modules to compare the PDF files, PDF one-to-one comparison. What exactly it compare here team? Let me show you that also. In a comparison module, you can see the reference file is mandatory, target file is mandatory. If it is protected with any password, must you have to enter the password, reference file and target file, reference password, target password. And accuracy. So about the PDF level, how much accuracy you are expecting, either 100% accuracy or 80% or 50%, we have to mention here. And comparison type, it is also added in the latest version. So full text comparison. So if you want to compare the entire PDF level full text or page by page text comparison or page by page image comparison, what exactly it is. So if you want to exclude any areas within the PDF level team, you can do that. Simply you can go here, excluded various and dimensions and pages, which page it is, page numbers also you can mention. And exclude pages is nothing but directly you can give the page number. For example, I want to exclude the page 1, page 2, page 3, like this. With a semicolon, or you can define the page numbers. At the time of doing a comparison, it ignore these kind of pages. Next, exclude the text. So if you want to exclude any kind of text or any specific pattern related text, just mention that pattern along with the regular expressions. Okay. So initially, let me take one of the PDF files. So since here Excel data, two PDF files are there. Let me open this Excel data. This is one Excel data PDF file. And this is the Excel data one. This is the another PDF file. Okay. Both the PDF files are having some data. So let's do a data comparison. We have some variation between the target file and reference file. Okay. Now the comparison is make sure they used to have both the files must have same kind of data. Okay. So I'm just taking a reference as a target file, reference file, and the similar way you can choose the target file. These files are not protected with the password. Okay. If it is protected with the password, I can mention. I'm just expecting here 100% accuracy. To just mention 100% accuracy. The comparison type, I'm just taking the comparison type is a page by page text comparison. I'm just choosing. So I don't want to exclude any pages, any areas. Text is also I don't want. Once you pass all these details, could you please run this file? So see here, the comparison of this particular one is failed. If you see the log info, it is giving a detailed information. 1 out of 1 target file successfully met the comparison criteria. So these two files are met the comparison criteria, but the status of this comparison, it is a failure. So the reference file, this is your target file. See the detailed column in information. So see here, team, once the PDF comparison is done, it is creating the document. And in this document, you can see directly in this directly level, C drive, TOsca project, TOsca commander, PDF comparison, failed pages. Let me go to here. So see here, once you run the PDF file, it automatically create one folder here like PDF compare failed pages. Open this one. And here you can see each one is created with a timestamp here. Just choose the timestamp, today's timestamp, which file you are just trying to run now. So if you see the date and time point of view, this is the file it is created today. If you open this one, just open this one. And this is the only one page is differ from target to reference. If you open this difference between this .html file, you can see the target file, what data it is having, the reference file, what data it is having. Both the files are highlighted here successfully. Is everyone able to see that?
Yes, Amshad.
This is a comparison team. So based on these images, so we can easily recognize what exactly the comparison between these two. And this is the text comparison. If you want to compare anything like image by image comparison, so let me do one thing. I'll just take the two execution reports. This is a NOP before and after, and this is Orange HRM before and after. Amazon export sample test. Okay, let me use export text and sample test. This is the text report, and here you can see some of the files are executed. exe report, and let me check the sample report. Nothing is there in the sample level. Then don't take it. – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – somewhat export is also there to here too. So these two files are completely different. These two files are completely different. So what I'm trying to do, I just want to do a comparison between these two files. Okay, completely different files. We are just doing a comparison. So if you are doing such a kind of comparison, so what happens? What are the differences? What are the changes it is there? It obviously ignore that. Just take this one-to-one compare step here and just select the target path here. Go to the desktop. In the desktop, some of the files are there. Exe report. This is the first one we are just looking. And next one is here export report. Exe it's already selected. This is the export report. Directly you can tick here. Mm. So exe report and export report. This is the PDF. Something like
Manisha, the target file has both file.
Yeah, I'll remove that. I'll remove that. Okay. So here team, I'm just removing a comparison type here. If you not select any comparison type, so what happens, as per the standard module format, if you not choose the comparison type, if you go here, which value it would by default pick. In description, they give a very clear description. Choose the comparison type, full text to text. Compare only the PDF text from the PDF. This page independent comparison. All text content will be compared at once, regardless of which page it is located. Okay. Page by page text. Compare only the PDF files page by page image, only compare the PDF page by page image. Note that the text only compare full text, page by page text. OCR text not be included, only well formed. So some kind of info they just mentioned here. If if left blank, the model default, it takes the page by page image based comparison. So if you not select anything here, by default, it considered the page by page image based comparison. So here, if you not select anything, it consider the page by page image based comparison. Now I'm just running this particular one team. So both are not matched. Obviously, it generates the PDF document, the reference C detailed column. So what is the details column? It is mentioned. See here, this is a comparison of the result. Target accuracy 100%, but reference number of pages are 5. No number of pages excluded from the comparison 0. Failed. Reason the target file has only the number of pages is only 3. Okay, let me exclude the pages then. The pages I'm just going to explore 4, 5. Okay. Now select this one and try to run now. Let's see the log info column and what is the error message. See, again, it is telling to go with the detailed column. So in the detailed column, what exactly the info it is added? This is your detailed column. If you see here, comparison result, the number of pages are 5, failed export pages, target file has the number of pages is 30. Reason is 3, but exclude, we already excluded these pages, right? But then why it is not 8? So even at the time of doing comparison, it always make sure to check the page by page comparison, total number of pages and all. Let me take this NOP. Total, how many are there? NOP only 3 is there. Okay, I'll just take the NOP there. NOP.pdf. Go to here. Select this one. NOP.pdf file. Now try to run now. So I don't want to exclude anything here. Just delete this exclude comparison. Exclude pages. Exclude is nothing but if you don't want to include those pages as part of your comparison part, then that time you can exclude those areas. Again, it is giving a same error, but here the document is generated here. You can see here. So both the files are not matched, but it is giving like this is a failed comparison, and even the detailed tab level also you can see. Now we are expecting this is the accuracy 100% out of 3. So it met only the 87%. So why 87%? What are the things are not matched? 95%. The percentage is added clearly. Okay. If you want to check the detailed info, just go to your C drive and programming files. TOsca projects, and then here you can see TOsca commander. In the commander level, you can see PDF comparison failed pages. This is the another one right now it is created. Page 3 is having a comparison team. This is your reference image, and this is your target image. So what are the things are highlighted into the reference to target? These two things are not same files. You can see here. In the reference file, you can see NOP registration functionality, but in a target file, you can see Parabank registration functionality. So what are the things it is matched? Matched one, it is keeping as it is. Not matched one, what are the data it is not matched? The entire thing is highlighted into an yellow color. Clear? This is the comparison of the PDF files. Am I clear to you all? Just do practice about these things, team. Tomorrow I'll explain the PDF list of the standard modules. In the standard modules, you can see here PDF broken links, how to get the PDF broken links, how to read the barcodes and QR codes related information inside the PDF file. Okay. Inside PDF file, if you have any barcode or any kind of things, team, just mention the page number and the indexing, which barcode. If you have more than one barcode, just mention the indexing. So the value of the QR code barcode separated with the new lines. If you want to verify multiple barcodes, then use here new line separation. I'll explain all this. Right now, I don't have any PDF which is having all these combinations. So based on this, I'll create one PDF file and I'll explain the logic tomorrow. Clear? Okay. Just do practice on these things today. We'll connect tomorrow same time. Thank you all.
Thanks, Anshul.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anushka.
Bye.